My name is Joe Martinez, and I was born and raised in Toledo. This is my neighborhood right here that I was born in. Well, I grew up in a basic all Hispanic family, Mexican family. I mean, there was a bunch of us. You know, 5 brothers and 6 sisters, that's a lot. And we had a good childhood until I got a little older. I became a street kid and got in trouble here and there. And I was incarcerated for a spell. And that's where I became an artist. I learned how to draw cartoons. And just one thing led to another, and here I am. Well, I'm basically a Hispanic artist. In other words, I'm a culture artist, but I kind of like touch up on everything. I do everything because I feel that any artist that's a painter or whatever should be able to draw whatever, paint whatever at any given time. To me, it's just a spiritual thing. To me, it makes me function. It's like my right hand. If I wouldn't have it, I probably wouldn't. I don't know. Now, well, I work, and any spare time I got, I'm either here or my studio at home drawing or painting. And I always have like 3 or 4, maybe 5 paintings going on at one time. So sometimes there's not enough hours in a day, you know. And as far as incarcerated, it was like a freedom because I was able to spend maybe 6, 7, 8 hours on a painting and not be there. I'd be somewhere else traveling. And while I was incarcerated, I had the opportunity to paint with another artist named Faustino Gonzalez. But he taught me a lot, and we did 30 murals within the institution. So I picked up a lot, and I really turned into more than I expected. Well, it was like I started drawing cartoons for my kids while I was incarcerated, you know, because they didn't read or write, so I would send them cards and little pictures of cartoons that I drew for them. Never knowing that I was an artist. It just was something that I liked doing. And then from them cartoons, I took it a step further and went into chalks, then paints, and I've been at it ever since. It became a passion, you know. So I kind of have my kids to thank for it, I guess. And you can see that. Well, I do any kind of portraits, faces, but like I said, my passion is Hispanic art, you know, just different, more like heritage, I guess. And that's what I feel more comfortable doing, but I enjoy doing all kinds of arts because I'm challenging myself on a daily basis doing different styles and different things. So, but basically it's Hispanic art is my passion. So that's Pancho Villa and Zapata. My sister's from San Antonio, and she sent me these pictures, and these, you know, so I took them and I combined them together because this is like a one-of-a-kind painting. You've never seen these guys in the same picture, and I try to like instill our heritage within our kids and our community. So I do things like that and whatever, you know, to kind of keep the community, the heritage alive within the kids, and they see it, they think it's cool, so it's kind of like gives them pride, you know. But I enjoy doing it.
My name is Ricardo Quiñones Aleman. I'm from Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, Mexico. That's in the border of Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, and El Paso, Texas. My hometown, it's a population of 1.5 million, and that's where my family lives. And to talk about my work is really complex. It's really complex in terms of concepts. I can talk my work in terms of religion. I can talk my work in terms of political. I can talk my work in terms of social. And I think it's easy. I mean, whoever sees the work, they can really capture. I mean, they can really perceive that in that sense. So basically, what I try to what I really want to capture in my work, it's pain, suffering, hopeless. I really want to kind of capture those kind of emotions, because I think that people some people, and I think in general people, all of us, because we're human beings, we experience all kind of emotions, and I believe that at least one time we have experienced a time where we have been in shadows, and we have experienced pain, and I love to explore that area of a human condition. So I decided to okay, I'm gonna work as a food artist, so I'm gonna try to survive as a food artist. So I got an idea of maybe giving offering classes to here in the community. I mean, for two people who wants to learn a little bit more about art. So I decided to offer classes a month ago. I just started. I mean, it's going kind of a little bit slow, but I think but at least it's happening in that sense. And now I'm combining that with a class, basic class, drawing class that I'm teaching at the Waynes. Yeah, that's a good yeah that's a good question. Actually, it is. Actually, the whole intention of the work actually is all artists have different intentions. I mean, all artists have a different motives of why they create the work. I mean, some artists, they do and create work because of a living. Some artists, they love to paint flowers or landscapes, and in terms of more marketing in that sense. I think my intention with my work is some kind of a quest. I mean, kind of trying to figure out. I mean, a little bit about myself and a little bit about other people, but the main intention is to expose. I mean, the work to the public. It's really for the public to see. I mean, what's going on with the paintings, and it has a strong message. It has a really strong message, and I think that message is to people to think about what is human being. I think in these times we're living like so fast. There's so much information and internet, television, and video games, and the rhythm of life is like so fast that sometimes people, they're not aware of what's happening in other places. I mean, there are wars. There are crimes and everywhere, and I have like this feeling that somehow humans are kind of desensitized themselves. So with this work, I'm trying to kind of confront my work with people, and for me, I'm trying to kind of make some kind of a slap in their faces that okay, this is really happening. I mean, there's people that really pass through this. And the whole thing, the whole idea is for people to really think about what we are. That we are people who suffer. That we are happy. That we have emotions, and that we have to be sensitive to, I mean, different issues.